So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, acceleration. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're going to be going over a brand new 2022 Ford F-150 King Ranch. First and foremost, so a huge shout out and thank you to the Large Miller Ford Lincoln here in Provo for giving me some time with the truck. Check out the inventory in the description down below. And then on a side note, I just recently released my car buying course. So if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link in the description down below to that as well. Let's get into it. So under the hood, we have the Power Boost powertrain, which is a twin-turbo 3.5 liter V6 paired to a hybrid system and a 10-speed automatic. Total system outputs about 430 horsepower and then 570 pound-feet of torque, with fuel economy being an average of 23 miles per gallon. And it looks like a regular EcoBoost until you look over here, and you guys can notice some of the hybrid components. And then also, instead of saying EcoBoost, it says Power Boost. But there you go. Now let's go to the front end of the King Ranch. First off, I think this paint color is perfect for a King Ranch just because it kind of has that Western type vibe to it. Anyways, coming down below, you guys can see you've got the LED accent light with the projector bulbs, and then that continues here into the bumper with the fog light. And then also got the chrome bumper, parking sensors here along the front end with the air dam at the bottom, chrome tow hooks as well. And then notice how the body painted portion continues here into the center with the Ford logo, camera there at the bottom of the Ford logo. And yeah, there's the front end of the King Ranch. Coming around the side here, we've got two 75mm tires wrapped around 20-inch wheels in the front and over in the rear as well. And then you guys can see here with the design on the wheels, you've got chrome to kind of go with that Western luxury truck theme. And notice we've got a King Ranch logo there at the center of the wheel, which is pretty cool. Got our F-150 King Ranch badge here with the logo just down below. Got our Power Boost badge down below that. This one does have the trailer mirrors, which are a little bit larger than your regular F-150 mirrors. Here's your full side view on the truck, and as you guys can see, this one has the little 4x4 sticker there on the bed. And last but not least, before we pop into the bed area, here's a quick look at the rear suspension with leaf springs and shocks and all that fun stuff. And you guys can see tires are a little bit more aggressive. So here's our key fob. We have our unlock, lock, remote start, and the drop down for the tailgate, which, by the way, we have a payload capacity of 1,393 pounds. And this one's got a 6.5 foot bed, if you guys are wondering in terms of the bed length. And then we've got the LED lights here in the bed. You've got the outlet as well. And then you guys can see the cargo light there at the top. Nothing too crazy here. This one does have Ford's bed step system. And then it's got the auto raise with the tailgate as well. And there you go. Now finishing things up here with the rear of the truck, notice we've got, again, the King Ranch logo here on the back. We've got the Ford logo off to the side. Got the LED lights here in the rear. Exhaust tip poking out the side. Parking sensors here on the chrome bumper. And other than that, that is everything for the rest of the rear. And here's the door panel in the rear. You guys can see you've got really nice leather here at the top. You can see the stitching and piping down below that. And then down below as well. And yeah, it definitely has that nice cowhide feel. And I think that's kind of what they were going for here at the King Ranch. And you guys can see a regular door handle. And notice the trim right here. You can see the wood. Looks really nice. Bang & Olufsen sound system. And then here are the seats again with the leather. You guys can see the King Ranch logo and then perforated leather here in the center portion. And again, you guys can see the type of leather they've gone for. They haven't gone for like super smooth leather. They've kind of gone for the stuff that it's a little bit more hide-like, basically, which definitely goes to the theme of this truck. We've got the heated seats here for the rear. You've got the vents, charging ports, all that fun stuff. Another King Ranch logo. They really let you know that this is a King Ranch. And then you've got storage underneath the seat. And you guys can see power side steps. And so you go. Now let's go over the door panel here at the front. So again, you guys can see that same beautiful leather, and just down below, you can see another King Ranch logo across all of our window controls with the mirror adjustments. The mirrors do fold in. Got the memory seats. There's 3 different settings, and then this does have the mirror extenders on a half-ton series, which is pretty cool. The mirrors do have blind spot monitoring. Again, Bang & Olufsen sound system. Another King Ranch logo. And then you can see you've got the speaker in the headrest, and we have the funky seats with the adjustment right here, which I've always thought is kind of interesting, but I guess, well, it's practical. And then you guys can see perforations all down the seats. Power adjustments there on the side. Pedal layout. We've got our pedal adjustment right here. Parking brake, light controls right there. You got like the gas cap release, for example, mirror lights, drop down for the tailgate. Steering wheel is power adjustable, and then you guys can see the little American flag here, and then the trim here on the side, and there's room to look before we pop in. So here is the steering wheel. You guys can see again with the texture here on the leather. It really feels like you're just like grabbing a cow when you steer with this truck, so it's kind of interesting. You guys can see the controls for the center stack, get your phone controls, all that normal stuff. Again, more King Ranch logos because you can never have enough. Cruise control as well with the volume and voice command controls. Got our turn signal, windshield wiper stock, and that's all for the steering wheel. Now here's our center gauge cluster. This has the full digital gauge cluster, so there's some menus you can scroll through here in the center to see different bits of information on the truck. Obviously the standard setup is my view, pretty basic. And then as for the drive modes with the King Ranch, yes, I know I'm low on fuel. We got our normal, slippery, deep snow, sand, mud ruts, and on the other side you've got your tow haul, your eco, and then you have your sport mode for the different drive modes that you can go between. And it just shows like a standard F-150 for the animation for all F-150s, which is kind of interesting, and there you go. Now here's the center infotainment system. First off, if we pop it into reverse, you guys can see you've got a backup camera with trajectory lines that do turn with the steering wheel, and we've got a bunch of different viewpoints here with the camera system, including the bed camera, and notice got the zoomed in function here, and then you guys can see out either side. And it gets mad at me when I do this because I don't have a trailer on. But yeah, you guys can see camera system's great. As for the rest of the 12-inch display, you've got the main section here with the infotainment system. And response time with this part is great, and this is just kind of like the normal stuff. Now with the King Ranch, I scrolled past it. We do get massaging seats, which is definitely nice. So we're gonna turn that on. It's early in the day, but you know what? I think I deserve a massage. Now you guys can see over here, you've got like the shortcuts, different things. So for example, you can press the little fuel economy thing to see that, and that's all for that portion. And then here at the very top, you guys can see right here for the Pro Power On board to turn that on or off. Camera blacked out again. But anyways, it's got camera next to it, parking sensors, hazard lights, stability control, and that's the whole infotainment section. We've got our Pro Trailer Assist, trailer brake controls down below, and then you got our drive line select, 2-wheel high, 4-wheel low, 4-wheel auto, and then locker. You've got the volume controls here. We've got our dual zone climate controls, heated cooled seats, another King Ranch logo with some nice wood trim, and then you guys can see here with the wireless phone charger, pretty standard setup. And then you can see the trim here off to the side. Got the shifter for that 10-speed automatic, and again you got the nice cowhide on it. Center console with yet another King Ranch logo. You can see it turns into the workbench. You can see there. And on the glove box, more King Ranch logos. You guys can see nice wood trim there, and then you've got nice leather here on the dash. Got a sunglass holder here at the top. Power sliding window. And brown headliner. That's all. Now here's a window sticker for the King Ranch. Feel free to freeze the frame if you want to read all of the standard equipment that comes with it. Then you guys can see optional equipment here with the truck. Total MSRP there, $74,135. Wait for it. Wait a little bit longer. Let's take it out and see how it drives. Look over visibility before we set off. There's visibility of the hood. Both mirrors, which again, blind spot monitoring. Then throughout the rest of the rear. And let's set off. So setting off here in this F-150 King Ranch with the power boost, and this is kind of like old school cowboy truck meets modern technology, because you got the whole hybrid truck situation going on. And then obviously, you know, big infotainment system and full digital gauge cluster. And I guess that I'll discuss if this actually works. Anyways, setting off. Such a good luxury truck. That's one of the big positives of the new F-150. Is it's just such a good luxury vehicle. It's smooth, it's comfortable, it's quiet. These seats are amazingly comfortable, and I'm going to take full advantage of having massaging seats. Let me tell you. Oh, sorry, it's in the settings tab actually. Swipey swipe, seats, and massage. We are now getting a massage as well. So yeah, you definitely feel like you're in a very nice upscale luxury vehicle with everything this has going for it. And then on top of that, right, you got power in a pickup truck, which you know, nowadays is becoming more and more common, but still, it's just impressive. Just the regular F-150 EcoBoost is really punchy, and then this takes it to a whole nother level. Brakes don't feel weird either. Brakes feel completely normal, so you don't give up anything from that perspective by going to the power boost. And I guess we'll talk about seat comfort while I'm stuck here for a second. Seats are very supportive, but they're soft too. This little like higher up bolstering thing, I don't know how to feel about this thing. I mean, it's there. I guess if you want to like slightly lean more forward, it does that for you, but I think that's kind of weird. Like, that's almost like bad posture. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, acceleration. Quick truck. It's such a quick truck. Like I said, the regular EcoBoost is more than adequate. This is even quicker. It's pretty crazy. You get the instant power from the hybrid part of it, or from the electric part of it, and then obviously you get more power once you get in those turbos. And yeah, it just lends to a really quick acceleration. It's definitely solid. So I guess that'll get me to setting things up here at the King Ranch. First off, like I said, I feel like this paint color matches the theme of the truck pretty well. So just makes sense, right? It's Western style, Western theme, which isn't as popular as it used to be back in the day. But you know, people still want these Western themed trucks. You know, there's some people that still want that. And then interior wise, definitely, like, I mean, you got like 2 million King Ranch logos. So definitely know it's a King Ranch, definitely know it's got that Western theme going about it. So if you kind of want that, if you kind of want more like a, it's still a luxury truck, right? It still has massaging seats, still has really comfortable seats, but if you want kind of like a luxury truck with a more rugged edge to it, that's kind of what this gives you. Because like the feeling of the steering wheel, it's not like the crazy smooth leather. It's you know, got some texture to it. And if you like that aesthetic, that's what this truck gives you. But if you don't, just get a Platinum and you can get all the same features, but it'll kind of have more of like just a, you know, regular luxury truck aesthetic. Now that's going to sum things up for our video here on this King Ranch F-150. Again, a huge shout out and thank you to the large Miller Ford Lincoln here in Provo for giving me some time with the truck. Check out the inventory in the description down below. I'll see you guys.